Every year when the golden leaves of autumn flutter to the ground, no longer clinging to tree branches, children excitedly look forward to the fun-filled occasion called Halloween. It's the only time of the year when they can gleefully dress in their favorite costumes and go trick-or-treating with friends in their communities. However, Halloween hasn't always been about wearing costumes of superheroes, ghosts and goblins, witches and warlocks, and going trick-or-treating for candies and treats. Its origin was of a more religious nature. With influence from different religious cultures, the Celtic holiday of Samhain, the Catholic Hallowmas period of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, and the Roman festival of Feralia, Halloween was initially a time of remembrance for the passing of loved ones, when the souls of the deceased were supposed to return to earth. It was also a time to commemorate and honor deities, saints, and martyrs. Centuries later, the original religious significance of Halloween has mostly faded, and a more secular tradition takes its place. Halloween is now a time for community building and social bonding. In 1999, while in Los Angeles, California, USA, Supreme Master Ching Hai had joined in the celebration with our association members. Notwithstanding, even though many have forgotten the original belief that Halloween is a time when the souls of the deceased return to the realm of the living, the presence of spirits, also known as astral beings, in the human world is not a work of fiction or a figment of a group of people's imagination. In her lectures, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shed light on the invisible spiritual worlds, including that of the astral level, the destination of certain souls who depart from this earthly abode. The boundary between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead is not so distinct as we may think.
Coi cái phim Atula chưa? Cái phim đó lẽ ra chị hai thấy khủng bố quá, lẽ ra không muốn cho quý vị bị hăm dọa, nhưng mà cái phim nó như vậy đó. Chị hai nói như vậy là nó như vậy.
On the occasion of Halloween, we invite you to enjoy a compilation of Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures on the intriguing topics of otherworldly spheres and spirits, entitled Astral Beings.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
We sincerely thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for granting us permission to present the Astral Beings lecture as a living scripture of an enlightened master to share with all sentient beings who are seeking the truth. May those with affinity find the way to liberation from the sea of suffering and be elevated above the astral level.
take with me when shadows fly o'er me as I start my journey. Oh, what will I choose to take with me? I cannot take with me my fame and my fortune. I cannot take with me a loving companion. I cannot take with me the house or the garden. I cannot take with me a castle or canyon.
The topic of life and death is as old as the earth itself, yet it is something that humankind is confronted with during each moment of existence. Most people prefer to ignore the subject and wish not to be reminded of the time when they will depart from this world, and the very notion of the hereafter or next life has prompted people to debate, albeit in vain.
There are those who believe that humans only have one life to live, and those who believe that physical life is transitory and that true life only exists beyond this one. Even burial ceremonies are dependent upon the afterlife beliefs or different tribes and races. Some weep and lament upon the death of a loved one. Others celebrate with parties and music, for they believe that death means a return and not a departure. Some bury the dead underground. Others release bodies into waters. Some cremate corpses. Others embalm them.
There are tribes whose members abandon the deceased for vultures to consume, for it is their belief that, if buried underground, the body will become decayed and filled with maggots. Then there are regions where people eat the dead bodies of loved ones, for they believe that the flesh and bones of the beloved will thus forever remain within their own bodies. Actually, life is transient, and the physical body merely an outer garment. When we depart from this world, the body will decay. But what about the soul?
It is not true that death ends everything. The soul will be transported to another world, another level of consciousness.
Those who are liberated will come to a place full of God's and Buddha's light. They will have escaped the cycle of life and death.
On the other hand, there are those who will sink to dark regions of hell and the astral world. And then, due to karma, there are others who will return to earth to repay their karmic debts.
Today, we invite you to open your heart to listen to the Supreme Master Ching Hai's words of wisdom. May you realize fully the meaning of life and death, of spiritual practice, and be able to distinguish between the true and the false, and eventually be liberated from the cycle of life and death.
As I wander my way down death's darkened highway, my soul will have nothing beside it. As I take my last look at life's dog-eared scrapbook, my soul will have nothing to hide it.
不是在台湾而已啊。我在德国的时候也有碰到很多人跟那种情况有关系。我是跟所谓的那个老师学，以后我回家会整个晚上都听到声音，不是美丽的声音，是人讲话的声音，吵得很难，听到都睡不着，睡不下。听得太多会累呀，不让我们睡觉。听太累了以后会变成神经，有麻烦。那也没有什么神秘的事情，很多阿修罗的众生啊，阿修罗你们都知道哈。我们往生了以后，如果没有很大的福报，不能升天，不能做天人。也不能做菩萨，最大的福报才能够做菩萨，成佛是很小啦，成佛我们